Hey guys, so this is a quick update after the first week. So first, let's go over the statistics. I spent around 6 hours on Duolingo and I completed 5 units and learned around 250 words. I had like one or two lessons still to do, but basically I completed the first section. So this means a little bit more than an hour on one unit spent. I also watched some random videos with subtitles, didn't understand much to be honest yet. I also watched like around 1 hour of Peppa Pig. So why Peppa Pig? It's because I watched it before, and with cartoons, it's super easy to understand what's going on because everything is in the frame, right? If they're talking about cookies, the cookies will be in the frame. If they're talking about trees, they will be in the frame. And usually there aren't many metaphysical concepts. So that's very different from, with movies or TV, where I think most of the dialogue is actually about stuff that's not visible on the screen at that very moment. I had to watch like some grammar videos as well just to explain some concepts, but more on that later actually. So some of the challenges that I had is that Duolingo is super repetitive. I mean, super repetitive. It forces you to a curriculum. It doesn't let you kind of skip any words or sentences. Like you really can't progress before you finish everything correctly. Even if you make like a small typo, then you have to do the whole thing again, which is super annoying. And also there is no way to skip words. There might be like 10 words that are new, but there might be two that are, you know them already. So what's the point of keep learning those words over and over again? I mean, yes, you can skip a unit, but you can't really skip individual words. It's super annoying. Also, there are no contextual explanations. So some of this stuff like ecco, io ho bisogno, mi sono perso, it would have been good if you can actually see what's behind this concept. I mean, ecco is a super complex word. It has like, I don't know, 10 or 20 different meanings. Io ho bisogno as well, it's translated I need, but there, like a way better, translation is like I have a need, which is a literal translation. And so you would get kind of what they're saying in the language actually. And the same with mi sono perso, which is like a reflexive verb, so it's used differently. There are like a lot of random words as well. The first thing that came into my mind was Philadelphia, but there were many others which are like, why am I learning this? I would never use it, or I would not use it as the first thing. And there are lots of things I need to look up as well, how articles change and so on. I need to look up like what's the difference between in and a, which, kind of works differently as in some other languages that I know, and so on. I definitely need some pronunciation lessons. I think on the whole, Italian is not that difficult, but there are some things which I think will be problematic. For example, the difference between the closed and open a, like a. I'm not sure if I get it right. So it's at some point, I think I'll do like a lesson with a tutor and try to see if it's actually correct or not. One thing that I definitely didn't expect last week, Duolingo stopped providing the vocabulary. It used to be possible to use an extension called Duolingo Ninja, and you could download the vocabulary, but it's not possible anymore. So I have to work on Duolingo Ninja a little bit to make it possible again. Oh, and by the way, so those statistics, the time spent and the words learned, these are not for the whole week. I actually started on Wednesday, so I missed 2 days. But I'm pretty sure that this week I'm not going to do much more because it's getting very repetitive. It's just annoying, to be honest. So I think I'll practice up to maybe 500 words in total, and then I'll switch to using something else. So one important hack though, if you want to speed up your learning, always add a keyboard on your mobile phone, because this means like that autocorrections will start working for the writing lessons, which is super good because like quite often you make like small mistakes and not on purpose, the correct word, but like on typing you make mistakes, anyway, because the buttons are small, right? So if you do add the autocorrection, it changes, like it makes the lessons like way more enjoyable. So yeah, so that was week 1. See you soon.